What up, everybody? It's your boy. So if you guys have been living under a rock for the past 2 days, Empyrea Part 2 test ROM was released on Thursday. Yes, I was completely wrong with my prediction that it wasn't going to come out for a little while. I was really surprised when they dropped it just randomly on a Thursday. It was up for only about 24 hours. I was planning to stream it yesterday as well, but they took it offline like pretty early in the morning on Friday, so I haven't been able to talk to anybody yet who's gotten super far, so this is going to be just from sort of my experience and streaming it for a little while on Thursday. But before I jump into everything in this video and kind of get my thoughts on Empyrea, I just want to give you just this brief reaction I had to actually, we'll do two things. Two reactions that I had just to start off this video, get you kind of excited. Enjoy. Alright, here we go. Oh, we're going to Samsara, dude. Whoa, wait. Yo! Wait, this is so freaking cool. I'm not even playing, dude. This is epic. This is what I'm talking about. This really is giving me floating mountain. Bro, this is giving me floating mountain vibes. Dude, this is like the new common area, bro. This is sick. It's not like so different, but it is like, bro, this is lit. This is super cool. Okay, here's the thing. It's a very simple criteria. I either see a new area and I'm like, eh, or I see a new area and I'm like, dope. This is dope. That's all I'm gonna say. Dude, I'm tripping. I don't even know what's happening. Defeat the head. No. Yeah. Dude, no way it's Evil Merle. Bro, this is so radical. This is epic. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Yes, King's Out, bringing it back. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, it's not a solo thing. Okay. Bro, this is sweet. This is like Astral and Shadow, and he's ranked 999. Okay, I don't know what to anticipate, dude. I don't know what this is like, bro. What are we supposed to do? Are we just gonna full send? So we'll talk about Evil Merle Ambrose at the end, and to be fair, I'm still not entirely sure what that's all about. But to start off, just sort of in general, like I talk about in the first clip, there's just sort of this vibe that I really like. Like, I have not enjoyed new content or like questing in this game in a while. So like for me, this is like a really cool thing because I have not enjoyed like playing the game as much as I have recently. There's a lot of like technical things that might not be super great. So like there's these new spells at level 125. I'll have some gameplay in the background right here, so maybe you'll see some of what I'm talking about. But there's these new spells. They turned all the trees in Ravenwood into spells. They're 12 pips, which is really weird, which totally caught me off guard. I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting more shadow pips or something, but they're 12 pips, and the catch is like for each one, there's some sort of requirement to do double damage. So like if there's a certain thing met, like if they have a certain amount of health or something like that, then it'll do more damage. And I don't know, like I've heard some good things, some bad things. Me personally, I don't think they're like super good, because like I said, it's 12 pips, which is a ton. Like, it takes so long to build up that many pips. But I don't know. That's the thing. They're new spells. It's cool. You get them really, really fast. It's like the third quest that you do. So as soon as you start Empyrea Part 2, you'll get that spell. You know, I don't think it's going to be like a huge PvP spell, which I think some people were maybe looking for a new PvP spell. Because it's so many pips, I don't think I'm really going to see a lot of people use it. But who knows? Ultimately, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So then, in sort of just the general vibe of the world, it's kind of similar to Part 1, but at least the parts that I've seen, I don't know, like there's a lot of like sky-themed things, and like, as you guys saw in the beginning, I'll put some gameplay behind it right now. This like common area looks super cool. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like I think it's super cool. It looks a lot like the floating mountains from Azteca, except it's got like a slightly different feel, and I don't know, I really like it. I like just stuff that's up in the sky. I think that's my thing. I really like stuff that's up in the sky. It's super cool. I honestly, like, I only have good things to say so far, really. I don't know, like, again, it's kind of just goes down to this like whole vibe and kind of feel for me, because like at this point, I don't know, like the gameplay is all fairly similar. There's nothing crazy except for the Merle Ambrose boss battle, which, I don't know, okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Let me just finish this first. So, like I was saying, like, the vibe of the world, for me, at least personally, has been really cool. Like, I enjoyed questing, which I didn't feel that. I felt that a little bit for Empyrea Part 1, but I didn't feel it for Mirage at all. So, like, it's cool. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to play more of it once it comes out on Monday. I should be live streaming on Monday when the test run goes live again, so make sure you guys tune in for that one. But yeah, like the biggest thing I kind of wanted to say in this video is like I've just enjoyed it so far. Just like overall, it just feels good. It feels fairly polished, even though there's a couple of bugs, but it just feels good in general. And I don't know, that might just be me. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. So if you guys, especially if you guys have played more than I have, please do leave your comments below. I don't want to spoil too much, but like pretty early on, you get to this like dream sequence thing, which is really trippy, and you're like out in this like weird, like I'll put some gameplay behind it, whatever. If you guys don't want spoilers, sorry, we're gonna spoil the first like hour of the game. There's this really weird like space thing with a bunch of different dungeons, and I haven't gotten through all this. This is where I stopped, but the first one is this like you go back to Ravenwood, and like all of these schools are like floating up in the air. Like you can see it right here. Like it's really freaking weird. I don't even know what's going on. And then you go into the life school, and there's this evil Merle Ambrose, bro. Like he's like turned around. He looks super evil. It's super weird. So yeah, I don't know what to make of this at all. I haven't had anybody explain to me exactly what this is all about. I know it has something to do with the story. I know that like in this part you're like inside of the memories of Mallory. I don't really know what this has to do with any of it though. I'm really surprised that this was added. Like this is something I would see later on. Like it's really weird to me that they put this in so early on, because I don't know, like it's not actually Merle Ambrose, it's like evil Merle Ambrose, so it's not like you're not like actually fighting Merle Ambrose, but you kind of are. Like it's kind of a big deal. It's kind of something people have been talking about for a long time, so I was really surprised because I was just not expecting that at all. The actual battle itself is really weird. It's kind of like a puzzle. Like sometimes he like gives you certain cards you have to choose, and then other times you can actually attack him. His health is like unknown. I think it's like 10,000 or something. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's not that much. But it's weird because you can't actually see how much health he has. Although apparently you can see like the little circle, and I've gotten roasted for this because I didn't know this was a thing. But like apparently the circle around people, you can like see how much health they have. So if you guys didn't know that, fun fact. So there's this weird evil Merle Ambrose boss fight. If you guys want to watch more of it, I will leave a link in the description to the stream that I did. It's still up. It's still public. You can go. It's at the end. You can go watch it. You can go see what that's all about. And then I've heard that the next battle after that is something with like Belloc or like 4 Bellocs. I can't confirm this because I haven't actually done it yet, but I don't know. It's all very weird. It all feels like a big mishmash of a lot of things. I don't know, maybe it's just because they're just like running out of ideas, but it feels like they're relying a little bit heavily on like past content. I don't know, maybe that's just the beginning. Like I said, I've only played for like the first 2 hours, so I really don't have that much to say. I haven't like super gotten into the world yet. So you know what? Disregard what I just said. So yeah, I mean that's kind of my take so far. It's cool. I'm excited to play more when the test run comes up again. The areas themselves look really cool, at least what I've seen so far. I've heard it just kind of in general in the community. I've heard a lot of really good feedback. I think some people are confused about the tree spells. I've heard a lot of talk about that. So maybe some people don't like those as much, but I think just overall in general, it's a pretty decent world so far, and there's a lot of cool things. It's very like interesting, you know, like there's a lot of really interesting areas that you go to, even just in the beginning. The thing I'm most excited about is the level 130 stuff. Like, I want to see what kind of new gear there is. There's also, this is a really super side note, but there is new level 130 PvP gear. It's just the updated duelist gear, so it's not like that big of a deal, but there is new PvP gear. It's weird because like usually when they release a test ROM, there's like all these other updates, but like if you look, there's pretty much no new updates. Like aside from the PvP gear, which isn't really even an update. Like usually they release like this full like update page and everything, but all they released was like a forum thread. Like it was a little bit weird. I feel like this whole thing's just been a little bit weird. Like releasing it on a Thursday, like not putting it up for that long. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it's okay. We're not gonna judge. But yeah, like basically there isn't that many updates aside from the world. Like it's pretty much just Empyrea Part 2. There's no like, I don't know, I guess usually when the new world drops, sometimes you expect like a few other updates, but it looks like they're just keeping it simple this time. So it is what it is. Those are kind of my thoughts on it. I hope you guys can see some of the gameplay in the background. hopefully you guys can kind of see what it's about a little bit. As I said, I'll link the live stream, the full live stream, in the description if you guys want to go watch it or just kind of skim through it and see kind of what things are looking like. Like I said, I haven't played that much, so I'm really not the best person to ask, to be honest, but I wanted to at least put this out there, let you guys know a little bit about what it's about, and kind of just give a positive review of the world, because I don't tend to give positive reviews on this game anymore, right? Because I like to, I don't know, I do like this so far. I will say, I do like it. I don't know if I have good reasons for it, but I do. I do wonder if they're going to change the tree spells. That would be my only request, is maybe they do need to do something with that. But that said, that's about all I have for this video. As I said, if you guys have played this, please let me know what you think and all that stuff. I'm really curious to hear, but I just want to throw this out there, let you guys see a little bit of the gameplay. If you guys don't have Test Realm or something, tomorrow will be a Maple Story video, so if you guys want to watch that, I would appreciate that. That should be fun. I'm excited to do that. And then on Monday, we're going to do a live stream where we do more Empyrea Part 2, so make sure you stop by for that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please leave a like on this video. Subscribe for you know, new Wizard101 content, all that great stuff. And I will see you all later. Take care.
Cruise with the sauce, sipping on bars. Young mad daddy, never tripping on bras. Ash in the blind, gas in my lungs. Made in 96 with a math, bitch, I'm young, got funds. Handful of ones, looking at me mad, cause I'm handsome and young. Sipping on rum at a party in the States. Thought he hit me for the Addy, so she already on her way.